So, how was last session? Aside from the shopping and the new items.
Shopping.
At the we started last session heading back toward the town hall / Baruch's house / the temple of the Allfather. I'm not sure exactly. It's a multi-purpose
The town hall
building.
and the temple are two separate buildings, but they're very close by.
Got it. We headed back. Adilé shared that Natora has suspicions about Wardum, Marah's manservant. That was when Baruch asked for Paul and Babar to go stake out his house for the evening. Paul went, "Yep, I'm going," and went to go see his girlfriend instead, and they enjoyed some shawarma. The rest of us went back to the archives and talked with Harutz and Natora about the map that they had of the Underdark. We gathered what we could from that. And then Baruch split off from Tuule and Adilé. They went to Dinah to get a scroll, the sealed scroll unlocked, only to find that it was keyed to a specific person, namely Karyon, the three-headed ogre giant member of the council. So they went to him, showed it to him. He was less than excited about the idea of opening a scroll of unknown origin and clearly magical, but eventually opened it and discovered that it was something that was very scary to him. He had also shared just beforehand that the rabbi, Balpanoth, something like that, had also almost been assassinated, so that he's also on edge. And at the very end of that interaction, Natora came in saying that the guard guarding the Tiefling druid we captured had been found knocked out. Meanwhile, Baruch went and talked with Lady Tashi, the, I guess, shepherd of the Temple of Ishat and the main financier / bursar of the city funds. The two had a talk of sorts. They discussed the city, discussed the defenses of the city. Ultimately, Baruch wanted to have an audience with Ishat to attempt to convince or otherwise persuade her to either stay neutral from the conflict, but more importantly, join in the side of Idrei in defense against Chylaean and Zilhar, and in that offered potentially things that they may find in the Avrim ruins to the west. Additionally, he requested that she motivate her congregation to wanting to greater heights of interest in defending the city, because obviously if they don't and Chylaean does come and the city is lost, well, the Temple of Ishat is likely going to become a whorehouse for Baal and whatever. So they had a good conversation, and that was where we left off.
Yay! Yeah, I think that's a pretty good summary of events that happened. No notes, 10 out of 10.
Also, and in all those events, Babar was standing there in the background, and no one could see him because he re-rolled in that 20 on stealth.
Dirty 20.
Oh, there was one thing important that we forgot to mention.
Babar died.
Absolutely enthralled by Paul.
Enamored?
Yeah.
Enchanted?
Enamored, I think would be the best.
I mean, not Paul like canonically now is smooth AF. The dice have confirmed it.
Exactly.
I'm not going to say anything to ruin that.
The man has epic shawarma game.
As in, he's putting her on a spit roast? What did I miss?
And not to ruin it.
So back, let's switch scenes. Back inside the town hall with a mortified Karyon and a somewhere between frustrated and physically exhausted Natora coming inside. Natora, just wait 5 minutes outside, okay? They'll be out within 5 minutes. Can you at least wait? Fine. Still waiting for you. Pointing towards Adilé and Tuule. Shuts the door, slams it.
Right. So, care to fill us in?
You were right. I should have had more trust in you earlier. But yes, I'll fill you in. You may not remember, but I have a brother in Kyla, Madhor.
Madhor?
You don't remember, do you? Yes. Madhor. The name's probably not... I mean, you don't go really to council meetings. You don't really get up in their business, so it's
No,
probably
definitely not.
familiar.
Um,
The letter here says that if I don't turn over the city, that my brother will be killed as an honoring sacrifice. And I do love my brother. Can you help me in this case and
of course.
at least bring him out of Kyla?
But will you permit me to look at the scroll, please?
Sure. Hands you over the scroll.
Okay.
It's in Giant.
I probably don't read Giant. Okay.
You don't.
No, I do not. Okay.
But you do see blah 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 Madhor blah 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 blah.
Right. Okay.
He does not speak jive, but she does that.
I assume that that Adilé would know whether Baruch speaks Giant. Does Baruch speak Giant?
Baruch speaks most languages, so it's a good guess that he speaks Giant.
Okay.
Side note, yes, he does.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Also, I believe that I had thrown Detect Magic up at some point, just to, at the time, it was just to see if the scroll was dangerous because he was being paranoid, but now that I actually have the scroll in my hands with Detect Magic still up, is there anything, do I pick anything up at all from the scroll now that it's open?
Nope. It seems like once the lock is off, I mean, there's like the residual on, there was a lock there, but now it's an ordinary scroll.
Okay.
Yeah. Not even, what's that a level 1 spell? Illusory Script?
Yeah.
Not that. It's just regular old ink.
So you'll have to forgive me. I confess that I do not speak your language, but so you said that it threatens to sacrifice your brother. To sacrifice him to who?
Baal, I assume. There's really no other gods they worship in that city now. I mean, there used to be a few, but
where did he say that this?
Sacrificed.
Where did he say that this was from? Or did he say?
The scroll, or
the scroll? Yeah. I mean, is it signed? Like, does he know who sent this?
Karyon does not.
Okay.
And there does not seem to be any sort of from Gaff, Friend of All Giants, Lord of the Universe. No, it just is it looks like just threatening text. It's like a ransom letter.
Right. So whoever sent this has Madhor, is what the implication is.
The implication based on talking to Karyon is the letter is threatening Karyon that if he doesn't give up the city, then his brother Madhor is going to be executed / sacrificed.
Right, okay. And you have no idea who would be behind a threat like this?
You mean aside from Gaff?
I'd say that that's a pretty reasonable assumption, considering the current climate in the city.
Where did you say you found this?
In the hideout of who we believe to be the person responsible for sabotaging the mines.
Puts his hand over his car, which is the id, the very impulsive one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, whoever it must be probably had this planned for a while. I don't think you write a letter like that on an impulse. And whoever did that must know or have leverage within Chylaean. I don't know who would, though. I mean, sure, there may be people secretly in here, but not anyone I know.
So now that we're getting down into like the nitty gritty of the like who knows who and stuff, this is way over Adilé's head. she is not. Baruch deals with this stuff. Adilé does not deal with this stuff, so she's going to as respectfully as she can try to pass the buck. I must confess that I don't believe that I am the one that is the best equipped to handle the finer intricacies of the issue as it's presented, but rest assured that we will address this as best we can. But if you will permit me to take the scroll with me to confer with my colleagues so that we might be able to investigate and come up with a game plan together.
Yes, please. If it gets me anything to help my brother be safe, please take it.
Of course. And if you feel that you need any additional security, then I'm sure that I can speak with the guy whose name I wrote down and immediately forgot. I'm so sorry. Natora.
Mm-hmm.
It does seem to me that you're more concerned for your brother than your own welfare, but if you believe that increased security is necessary, I'm sure that can be arranged if it would make any difference to you.
I'll think about it. Although, I'd imagine it'd be a little bit harder for an assassin to fight someone with, he points to all three of his heads. Someone with a little more than 2 eyes.
Well, be sure to keep all of them peeled, if that's not too offensive to say.
At this point, it could be offensive. I don't care. Just find your friend. It's a late night. Some people say we should be resting, but... Oh... He kind of has a hand gesture, kind of like shooing away. Maybe it's best just give me a little bit of breathing room. This is a lot to take in.
She'll just give a silent nod, and then she'll look over to Tuule and just kind of like beckon him to follow her, and then she's going to head out the door where I assume Natora is waiting.
Is right outside.
Yep. I can't move because the game is still paused.
All right.
Okay.
Should be on pause.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Right. Now,
about
what
damn
is
time.
this? What? Look, it's a long story. What exactly is the crisis now about our prisoner? What's going on?
Well, I'll tell you the good news is the prisoner seems to be knocked out.
That's the good news.
Yeah, the bad news is one of the guards is, well, just woke up, and the other guard they had is missing.
Just woke up as in he was knocked unconscious in the heat of battle, or just woke up as in he was sleeping and woke up to his partner being gone?
I think it's the first. I don't think they were sleeping, although, given
Well,
how late it is.
That's a relief, at least. What is Is he awake now? This guard?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that we should.
When I was leaving around to get you, he was kind of at least got his eyes open.
I think that we should probably speak to him sooner rather than later. What is the prisoner is okay for now?
I think so. As I was rushing out to get you, you're yelling that he's okay. But when I saw him in there earlier, he looked like he's seen better days.
Adilé will turn to Tuule. Perhaps we should split up. I'll take care of one and you take care of the other.
Well, the good news is they're basically in the same location.
Oh, well, okay. Lead on then.
If you remember the barracks, right? We got the dungeon underneath for the prisoner.
Mm-hmm.
It's pronounced Baruch.
Now it's Baruch's Obama over there.
Baruch's.
And speaking of Baruch, this is probably the time you actually catch up with them as they're going over to the left over here. You're probably coming back from your conversation with Lady Tashi. As you see them.
Ah, hail, friends.
Was your conversation fruitful?
I believe so, yes. If nothing else, we have started communications with Lady Tashi, and perhaps, well, if my silver tongue does what it normally does, started the brokering of a peace treaty or even an alliance between us and the dragon Ishat. But I may have all doomed us, so who knows?
I suppose time will tell.
As you say that, your oldest son, Shimri, comes running over with looks like a bag in it.
Ah, son, you're out late. Aren't you supposed to be resting?
Yes, I'll go to bed right after this, but he holds out a bag. We finished something up. I think you and your friends might really benefit from it.
Well, go on. Is this your and Amarel's...
Remember those gels?
Yes.
Yeah. So, there's some gels here, some, what do we put in here? We put some, just double check and see which one's which. Yeah, we put some citrus fruit gel and some sweet fruit gel in here.
Ah, wonderful. I'm sure these will come in handy. The applications and everything are explained, yes? You have some sort of documentation?
In how to make them? Well, not in here, but
no,
yeah,
how to apply them. Or are they just a consumable?
Kind of just looks at you a little dumbfounded. Yeah, you just eat them.
Perfect.
Look at the gel. They're probably about the size of your... Yeah, about half the size of your palm. You can basically swallow it in one go.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's all I need to understand then.
You just eat them.
Perfect. They shall become in great handy if, well, we head out tomorrow for, it seems like, the Underdark, so...
Yes. And so in the bag, you're going to see a citrus level 1, level 2, and level 3. And then a sweet fruit gel, level 1, level 2, level 3.
Ooh.
Nice.
Neat.
Yeah. And in sweet. If you talk to Shimmery, if you just want to instruct him, you could just kind of hand wave as like off screen. But if you want them to focus on like certain kinds of gels, or like for certain levels, they can prioritize their resources as necessary.
Look at them really quick. So
I mean, the one that restores spell slots is pretty great.
You said there's 3 citrus and 3 sweets?
Yes, if I got my math correct.
Okay,
I got to make sure they're the right ones.
Citrus,
level 1, level 2, and
because
level
basically
3.
you got some for.
Yeah, the sweet fruit
slots and
gels
some
are the hit dice recoveries, and
Yeah.
the citrus
Yeah.
recover
Oh, it's
spell
sweet and
slots.
sour.
Okay, not citrus. The citrus are
Yeah,
the most
sorry.
expensive.
Okay,
sweet
yeah,
and
that
sour.
makes more sense.
Yeah.
Sweet and sour. Got it.
Sour is hit dice, and
Yes.
sweet is
Spell
no.
slots.
Sour is spell slots. Sweet
Yep.
is hit dice.
Correct. Now all we need is some fried chicken.
Have the oil for
Indeed.
And I have the chicken for it. Speaking of which, is Babar doing anything in particular? Like, did you assign him off to assassinate someone in the meantime, or I don't know where I'd be
Yes,
at
actually,
right
in
now.
fact. But the short version is yes. Babar is with Paul and Rena to stake out Wardum's house.
Wardum being...
Oh my god, I'm doing hand checks. I'm chaperoning.
Wardum...
Like a punch
It's more like third wheeling.
from a distance.
Whoa.
We're like the
Just
spare
stay-
tire in the boot of the car.
Yes, you are. Just stay over there and be your normal pile of rags, would you?
Oh, I'm over here. As a different pile of rags.
That
Your
barrel
pile-
over there
Your
has
pile
name
of
on it.
rags are still with Dinah. You don't have your pile of rags yet.
For a resourceful guy, I picked up more.
There's plenty of rags around.
But anyway, yeah, Baruch had instructed Paul and Babar to go stake out Wardum's house for the evening. Wardum being the Goliath manservant / steward of Baruch's mother-in-law, Marah. Basically, we got hinted from Natora that he didn't trust Wardum, and with the unrest or otherwise political machinations attempting to develop or rile up unrest among the giant and giant kin of the city, it seemed only natural that if nothing else we should give him a stakeout for a night just to confirm, especially since the day before is when all of the nonsense happened with the infiltrator.
Cool. I am inside his walls.
Can't rule it out.
But
All right, then.
yeah, I'm sure you got directions towards his house. You know his house is not far off, but it's kind of deep in the Two Crowns section of the city.
Sure we did. Yep.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Directions, right?
Well, if not, I'm sure Rena might know by just hearsay. Oh yeah, I heard from so and so.
Well, Rena knows more about the city than I do. I love it.
Baruch would have known, yes?
Yes, Baruch would have known.
Baruch had given you the information before sending you on your mission. Yes.
Excellent. Excellent.
Even better.
Okay, well.
So yeah, you know the house is here. I guess what's your plan for the stakeout?
Well, my first plan is, Rena, this is Babar. You may have seen him before as piles of rags and in strange objects.
He's been here the whole time.
Please don't be alarmed. He's just that good.
Well, you've been here
yeah.
a long time. Well, do not mind me. I am simply here for business.
Yes, so Babar, we have to stake out the Wardrum's house. I have directions.
I was going to enter as well.
All right. Please be careful. I will provide overwatch from a building across the street, and Rena will be our eyes on the ground. Is that okay with you, Rena?
Give you your space.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it should be fine.
And Wardrum, do we know what he looks like?
Yes, you do. Let me plop him.
Yeah, we've seen him at some of the various council meetings that we've been involved with.
Kind of a badass.
Yes.
Hey. What race is he?
He's a Goliath. You may remember him from earlier on with like, hey, rally everyone to get the city gates locked. He's the messenger who had to deliver that message.
Okay.
This is Wardum?
Yeah.
That is Wardum, yes.
Paul will take station across the street, and we'll begin keeping a log of whoever enters or exits the home.
Sounds good. So Rena's on the street. Babar, remind me where you're exactly located.
Said he's in the walls like 3 times.
He's in the wall.
What, GM? What?
Well, he's either inside or outside at this point. If he's inside, he needs to open the door.
He's in the walls. How is this unclear?
He's been in there the whole time.
I literally could not elaborate any further. No, I'm going to set up as
He's in the walls. Got it.
What I'm going to do is set up as like essentially a beggar. But like,
Okay.
you ever like turn a corner and then there's like someone panhandling and you didn't notice they were there at first?
Yeah.
That's me.
Okay.
I'm blending into this round. It's the whole point of the pile of rags. I've gotten new rags.
Perfect.
They're hand-me-downs. Not great for panhandling, great for spying. But yeah, I'm just setting up close enough to the entrance that I can get a good look at anyone, but not so close that I'm, obstructing.
Sounds good. And we will quickly switch scenes for a short bit. Going over to the city barracks.
In the walkover, I assume that Baruch has joined up with the group. So the first thing, once Shimri, is that his name?
Shimri, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Once Shimri goes on his way, Adilé will hand Baruch the now unlocked scroll.
No, as they're walking, he skims it. Read it to me, GM.
Yes. Dear Karyon.
Oh, so kind. Considerate.
My beloved Karyon, Habibi.
He doesn't have... Oh, it's because I need to disable that. Okay, try refreshing, see if you have vision now. Okay, super. Dear Karyon, you knew this day would come if your resistance continues. Make sure the city gate is open when the attack occurs, or else your brother will be sacrificed in the town square to Baal. Do not let your brother down. your brother Mad Whore. That's the end of the letter.
Remind me who in this pantheon Baal is.
He is basically a local god of the region of Storm in agriculture. And sometimes fighting. In Kyla, sorry to interrupt for a second. Gaff made sure that Baal worship is prioritized over all other worship.
Okay.
Baruch may inform you a little bit more on that.
Yeah, Baruch is familiar with it. Basically, Baal worship is oftentimes associated with human sacrificing and blood. There's a lot of the idea of the blood of people given to the god allows him to make their crops grow, that kind of stuff. So it's a very brutal sort of religion.
Human sacrifice? He's good then. He's a Goliath.
Yeah, so... but yeah, Baruch is familiar with it because it was also a very prevalent religion back in Achiel, where he was from. But yeah, he informs them if they have any questions. He informs it, but otherwise he just takes the letter, reads it through, reads it out loud to the rest of the group real quick, and grits his teeth, knowing it is a messy situation.
Mm-hmm.
So it's currently probably about, let me do hour, if I can, I need 2 minutes. It's about 7 p.m. at night. Took about 30 minutes to walk over here and talk. So sun is basically set down at this point. There's a little bit of twilight, but otherwise it's actually pretty dark. There's some candle lights coming in. Sorry to interrupt. My bad.
That's okay.
Just get inside the scene. There's some candlelight, like torches outside. You see 2 guards here, a male and a female dwarf. You know, it smells, just dusty over here. Definitely some wind is picked up, and it is starting to get a little bit chilly. Anyways, Adilé, do continue.
I was just going to say that after the talk about the scroll is wrapped up, Adilé would have filled Baruch in on like what happened with the prisoner and the missing guard, and that's where they're heading now. I assume that Baruch is tagging along.
Yeah, Baruch's here.
Okay.
Turning to
like I said,
as they're walking with Natora, he'll be like, the prisoner is still in chains, though. Yes, we have not lost the tiefling.
Still in his manacles. Yes. Although it does give me some worry as he opens the door, goes inside, kind of waits for everyone to get in before closing the door. Closes it, locks it, opens the second door. Yeah, what really makes me a suspect of this whole thing is I can't figure out exactly how our prisoner got knocked out in this whole thing.
If you don't mind my saying so, I think that there should be one possibility that's immediately obvious, if not uncomfortable.
What, you think one of the guards hit the other guard, then hit the prisoner, and then left?
I'm just saying that if this place does seem to be under lock and key, I assume that it seems relatively secure, so that makes the list of suspects, at least initially, a rather small pool.
This is true.
It does heap suspicion on the missing guard, as it were. Though if he was a defector, you would have thought he would have taken the druid with him, not merely brutalize him and leave him in a heap.
Yeah, you would have thought. Well, if you happen to see a tiefling with some green eyes about, we've already got one person trying to patrol and find him, but I mean, you know how big this city is. He unlocks the door that goes down to the dungeon. Kind of invites everyone in.
Tiefling. What was the god's name?
Give me 1 second, I had it there. Marut.
This is the missing one?
Missing teeth. Yes.
Did this Marut have connections with the Temple of Ishat? I assume so, yes.
He kind of ponders, thinks about it. Like, I don't go into everyone's business, but yeah, I think I've seen him come out of the temple.
Well, we will need a list of known contacts, family, friends, those he associated with. If nothing else, we need to understand who this Marut was.
Yeah, I'll see if I can put together a list. It's not that big of a list, from what I remember.
And
pretty much him.
These gods, each of them had the keys to the cell, yes? Or was there a single master key controlled by the Guard Captain?
He jangles his keychain. Look, if you're talking about who can open the prison cell, well, it's just me.
Good. I would have it
and
that way.
Yeah. The doors sometimes have an extra bolt on them, so that you can shut them even without the key, but you really can't open them. Well, security measure.
Let's go see the cell. I hope nothing has been moved, correct?
That's why I instructed. As you descend down the stairs, it's quiet. It's a little musty down here. The lighting definitely, like if there was no torches down here, you wouldn't really be able to see anything. There's a little bit of dust out in the corners. And it's warm enough near the candles, but you'd imagine that if you're leaning up against the wall, you can get yourself a nice chill. Come on. You don't have too many guards down these days, but yeah, as far as known associates of Marut, I mean, you have Velcris, the other guard that got knocked out, who just got back on his feet. And, well, if I remember correctly, I have to check the records to confirm, but I think the rest of his family was in Zilhar. You hear him open the door. Rufus. Drum raid. Rufus, the male human, and then Drumreed, the dwarf. They're just sitting around the table, just kind of waiting. They stand up to attention to Natora. Addy is just investigating the whole mystery tiefling situation. They just return back to playing cards.
A word, men. You were both on duty when this happened? Or was it a different shift?
Rufus responds, we were upstairs, just patrolling the top.
Who was with the prisoner at the time?
Incident that...
Just Marut and his fellow guard?
Yeah, Velcris? Yeah. He's kind of leaning against the wall over there. He points down to the end of the corridor. You can see a Goliath that's kind of leaning down against the wall.
Did anyone see Marut leave? The two dwarves on top might have.
I can't remember their names, but they might have. I mean, they thought they said they saw Marut walking. They just thought, oh, it was the end of his shift.
I'll talk with them after. Stay vigilant, men. Right, Natora.
Will do. Yeah, like I said, kind of just gestures down to the end of the hallway. There's Velcris. And then you got your prisoner, who I think his name, when initial interrogation came, was Iclak. Iclak D. Sharu, I think was the name we got.
Yes.
Of course, his last name would be Sharu.
And the other guard is Velcris?
Velcris, yes.
Please continue, Natora. I would like to.
I realized I just left a default token in there, but that's okay.
Goliath, male, default.
Velcris the guard. He kind of just sees Natora over at the... Velcris sees Natora up at the edge, and he's just... leans his head back a little.
Baruch will just start heading
He's
down.
sitting on the ground. He's pretty much has his butt to the floor, and his legs are make like an arch with his back leaning against the wall. He looks pretty exhausted.
Does he appear hurt, or does he just look exhausted?
What is your perception? You have proficiency in perception, yes. You notice it's a little hard to tell with the armor, but kind of you can see a little bit around his neck that there appears to be some kind of bruising.
Okay.
Although most of it's shielded by his armor.
Adilé, seeing this, will kneel down next to him and lay a hand on him, and she will put 5 points of lay on hands into the guard.
Yeah, he instantly feels way better. Oh, thank you. Well, I feel way better now as he stands on up. Oh.
Can you tell us what happened here?
Yeah. Me and Maru. We regarding this new prisoner, I think you guys caught him, right? Came in with your caravan?
Yes, he was the leader of the ambushing party, but ultimately a failed endeavor on their part.
Yeah, we got him up lock and key. I mean, you see him over here. He's basically tied with 2 manacles chained on each side. The manacles aren't bound together, but each manacle's bound against the wall.
How far is he from the bars? Is it like a full door? Is it just cell bars?
So it's a wooden door.
Okay.
Here, and there's a little like was it portcullis?
Yeah.
Like a little peeple you can see.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It looks
like portcullis is the gate that comes down the block of things.
It's just a barred window.
Yeah, just a barred window. Probably a few inches, just enough so you can see inside, but you really can't see out. It looks like Iclak is leaning against the wall. He's probably 10-ish feet away from the door. He kind of looks slumped over, actually.
Did you say he's bound?
Yes. I put him away from it so you can see the binding, but yes, there are... Each of his wrists are bound by chains and is chained against the wall.
Okay.
So even if he rips off one, he's still chained with the other one.
Okay. Is he gagged as well?
He does not appear gagged.
Okay.
Yeah, so got him in here. Guy wouldn't shut up about something. I don't know, I didn't speak his language. I mean, Marut was telling me something about some it was all part of some great plan, and he was thankful to be captured by such majestic warriors, how dumb they are. I think that's what he basically told me. Utter nonsense. And then, yeah, real early this morning, towards the end of our shift, basically this black shadow comes sees me, and next thing you know, I'm blacked out on the ground. Feeling the huge pain. Kind of grips his upper right chest, the part that seemed to have the bruise, Adilé. And Marah is just gone. The only other thing that's kind of weird is kind of peeps into the jail cell. Yeah, I guess it is gone. So this jail cell has like some special anti-magic rooms from, I can imagine, a very, very old time. And it looks like one of them fired off. Maybe that's why dumbass over here is knocked out. Now, if it were up to me, I would just left him for dead. But Natora had the wise idea that was someone should at least stabilize him. And I guess that's what Rufus did. So, he's sleeping. So if you ask me, you should... Kind of gestures a thumb, crossing his neck, like you should slit his neck.
Well, we haven't had much time to interrogate him, so he may still have useful information for us. That being said, if he is a target for infiltration, you may be better off with him dead.
Well, I do think it is kind of weird that some black shadow assassin person just comes in and just knocks me out. And he abducts Marah? Kind of looks at you quizzically.
Underhanded tactics are not unknown in battle. It seems they are not shy in taking hostages in order to sway our decisions. They are not, dishonorable as it may be, they certainly are not above it. A question for you. Did you work with Marah long?
Yeah, I've known Marah for a few years. Yeah, ever since he moved here from Zilhar. Yeah, he's looking for a better job. He's talked about he was doing some mining and whatnot, but he preferred not to get attacked by a dragon while working, and I don't blame him for that.
Tell me about him personally. Did he seem the type to defect? Did he have strong emotions or opinions for or against this city of Idrei?
No, he mostly kept his head just working. He would send money back to his family in Zilhar, but the way he explained it to me was he really doesn't care about, worshipping a dragon. Like, the idea of, the dragon, emphasize like power and strength and, being responsible, like that, but he wasn't really like a believer. And no, he didn't really stick his head out for, my people that complained around town. Let's see. Is there anything else? No, he did do some guard duty when there was a little bit of agitation, but he just made sure the order was restored. I think I just goes home and chills. Sometimes we spend time at the tavern, He seems swell.
No.
Seems guy just shrugs at you, hands out, like.
Ultimately, a reputable citizen. It was good to hear.
Yeah, which makes it really strange that he just disappeared like that.
Now, as I said, our enemy is not above taking hostages to sway our decisions and allegiances. So, for now, we must assume that Marut is not a Trevector or a traitor. And we must move on. You said likely the prisoner here tripped one of the anti-magic runes. These are, I assume, some sort of defense mechanism to stop spellcasters.
Yes, especially since, well, I mean, if you want to, you can check the rest of the prisoners here, but from our understanding, from what Natora told us and told him, Caravan, yeah, he was a powerful spellcaster, so we had to make sure he had a special cell. So yeah, kind of think
Powerful is stretching his abilities, but yes.
Well, dangerous, maybe. Didn't someone say he's summoned like shadow demons or something?
No.
Close-up magic.
He was dealt with easy enough. But we do not want him rampaging around or rejoining his ken of Shuriken.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyways, the cell, you'd think, oh, it'd be super easy for him, just to unlock the door and go. But part of the magic of this cell is that whenever someone tries to cast a spell, it basically sends a magical feedback and launches it into him. Not like reflecting it, but it's like I cast a spell against. It's like, all right, let me try to explain. So like he gestures but doesn't like actually do it. Like I try and strike you with a sword, and that guy pointing over to the tool, and that guy behind you throws a javelin at me. If I tried to punch you, kind of gestures a little punch, then that guy throws another javelin at me.
I understand. No, it's not a particularly new source of magical defenses. I'm sure many of the prison cells in Shekinah have something similar or even more complex. I understand.
Yeah, both Baruch and Adilé, you've seen this kind of prison cell before for high-level magic users. They're fairly effective. I'm sure even Adilé, you probably see one prisoner accidentally or intentionally, I don't know, depending on your interpretation, killed themselves with this.
Mm-hmm. From our memory, is it inward targeting? So if I cast a spell here, would it trigger against me?
You have proficiency in Arcana, you would definitely know. No, it would not. It is if you cast a magic spell inside the prison walls, then you'll get hit.
Okay.
I mean, a bigger prison, yeah, you might be able to have one with all the walls having it, but that's kind of expensive.
Sure. Baruch nods to Velcris. Right. I am going to interrogate the prisoner. Please stay vigilant in case he attempts anything different. And Baruch is just going to touch his forehead, and looking in the cell, I'm going to cast Charm Person.
Well, that'd be interesting. Can you send the spell text of Charm Person?
He flashes them a disarming grin.
So you should be able to see it there in the chat.
One humanoid you can see within range.
Tieflings are humanoids.
They're humanoids. That's the part I'm not worried about. The part I'm worried about is currently stabilized, essentially.
Yeah. Doesn't say he has to be conscious. If anything, he should have disadvantage or fail the save automatically.
You know, I think that's pretty reasonable. I think he would automatically fail the save.
Yeah. So Baruch hits him with this charm. And while he's charmed, I'm just going to sit here and message him until he wakes up.
That's
So
fucking great. I love it.
1 hour?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And if Baruch needs a little backup, I have Zone of Truth.
Oh, I've got all sorts of things I can use on him. I've got detect thoughts. I've got suggestion. I've got silence. I've got lots of stuff. But
while you're thinking of that, let's switch back over to the stakeout. So as you're doing the stakeout, there's, sometimes you see a pair of people walking. Looks like a wedded couple. They just kind of walk across the street, basically going from coming from Viper Street section of town over to Two Grounds. You guys are pretty well sneaky. I mean, I think Paul, you might have the lowest stealth out of all of them, at a +7. I think that's pretty solid. Kind of just walk on through. No one super interesting walks up until finally, 1 minute, I need to diagram something up here. Let me do, can I do freehand? Okay.
Everybody keep an eye out for the accidental penis.
You know it. Okay.
it's a Minecraft penis.
It's a... Everything's a penis if you believe her enough. So,
wow. There we
even
go.
funnier.
Oh, that's fucking perfect.
all right. So that's the door. Babar, where are you in relationship to this door? So you got...
I'm a little bit off to one of the sides. Like I said, not like close enough to be obtrusive, but like close enough to get a good look at anyone that goes in.
Okay. If that's the corner street and that's the door that opens up outward.
I mean, first of all, it's a weird looking penis, but yeah.
Hey, don't kink shame.
Yeah, someone needs to see a doctor. So
Yeah,
that's the door.
I would go on the side that like the door open, like I can see into the house from the side that I'm on.
Okay.
So on the
So
right side of that.
Yes, you probably be somewhere like over here. Okay.
Yeah.
On top of the...
All right, I'm trying to move the map around, but every time I do, it just like it rotates my token instead. I'm on a laptop with a trackpad, so it's a little bit funky.
Oh.
Thank you for moving me.
Right click should allow you to right click on the map should allow you to drag the map around.
No, I know. But like anytime I try to zoom out, so I'm just like hyper zoomed in. And I've tried to like select something else, and it has not solved it. So I think it's just a trackpad thing.
Try your plus and minus
Anyhow.
keys. That should help you zoom out.
The shifts. No, it's not working. Let's refresh actually. Give me I mean, I'm there. Theater of the mind. I'm there.
Okay,
I'm
you're there.
panhandling. I'm rag handling.
About 15 minutes has passed since there's a little bit of time. You see a tiefling kind of walk around, and he's at the door. And do you think he sees you? You want to roll me a stealth check here? Let me prompt it's up to you. A stealth check. Yeah.
Wow.
You have narrative freedom on how visible you want to be.
He's a pile of trash.
I'm not just a pile of rags or trash. I am like inside of the wall. As far as he's concerned.
He's the
Blended in with
insulation.
wall.
He's the
I am
insulation.
drywall. I am become drywall, destroyer of home value.
He's he's stucco. You're stucco on the outside, which actually doesn't destroy home value.
I was gonna say he's like the anime ninjas where they've just got a screen that exactly matches the wall.
Yeah.
I'm Sherlock Holmes and Sherlock Holmes.
Yep.
Starring Robert Downey Jr.
He is
Actually, I'm Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder. I'm 5 guys playing a different guy.
Hey, so Paul loses sight of you, I think. Wait,
Paul doesn't
let's
watch
check.
enough HD TV.
Let's check. Let's see if Paul sees you still.
Yeah, roll me that perception check.
Oh.
Nope, I lost you.
Paul does not have an eye for home decor.
Certainly not crumbling stucco.
Paul thinks this is Adobe, the fucking Philistine.
Paul, roll me an insight check. Oh, the tiefling. Yeah, the tiefling seems a little stiff. A little too mechanical on the action. He's trying to wave his hands around, trying to magically open the door.
Does Paul recognize this tiefling? Is this one of the ones we saw in the Ishat temple corridor?
No, it is not one of those tieflings.
Carry on.
Is he committing any thievery?
Well, he's certainly taken a while to open the door. Like, it's not like a door he can just merely open, right? It looks like he's trying to naturally arcane, like, all right, where's the actual door open?
Unlock it with magic of some sort?
Yeah, exactly.
To open the door, you must first become the door.
I slide over and you see me turn into door.
You want to block him from opening the door?
No, I'm gonna let him in. He belongs here. What am I gonna... Actually, I don't know what he's doing here. Probably something nefarious. Those tieflings in her.
Hey, that's racist.
Rena,
yeah, you're right. I don't know.
Rena sketches a little closer over towards Paul and goes, "Psst. Don't you think it's kind of suspicious?"
Stop. I'm on like the roof of the building adjacent, so this is weird.
He really likes whispering into your ear.
The other thing is, why is she saying that? Like, what? Just keep watching.
Okay.
She's a new recruit. She's not used to staking out.
She's a part of the fucking Rena, you're better than this. I expected more.
All right.
He gives the palms down shushing motion.
Yeah. She'll then return back to
shut up
to stare.
She flips her hair at Paul and winks at him.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm beautiful.
She flips her hair as loudly as possible.
There's some crinkling.
So the tiefling will then open the door. And he'll just walk inside. Kind of just looks around in here.
There's a dog attacks him immediately.
Starts nipping at his shins.
Gets mauled by a Great Dane.
No, Vashin, stop. This isn't your campaign.
We're going to do something. We're going to have everyone roll some initiative.
Oh.
Oh, golly. Time to kill.
I mean, besides the rest of us who are not here.
Correct. Just the 4 who are here. Because you see him starting to, looks like, activate some kind of fire magic.
Oh, that was almost an at 20.
Yes, it was.
Well, this guy's dead.
So yeah, you see him starting to activate some kind of fire magical. He's trying to burn some scrolls and papers in here.
Okay, he's getting a big old arrow in his face.
The wall sticks a knife into his eye.
I'm just picturing that. That's very funny. Just arm comes out of the wall.
I just grab him by the throat, like really comically muscular arm.
Yeah. Shredder, are you gonna let me do non-lethal?
I think you could do non-lethal, like you shoot him like in the leg or something.
Like, but with all the with all the dread ambushing bonuses and all that crap.
You kneecap him and he'll never walk again.
I'm like, because I have a lot of like first striker effects.
Yeah, I think it would be in this scenario. I think it's reasonable to declare like a non-lethal.
Okay, when you attack a creature, hit it with a weapon, you can deal psychic damage. You can use the gun 1 for turn. Oh, I already did the whiz modifier. Okay, so is this thing automatically going to do my Dreadful Strike, or what? How should I do this trigger?
You click Dreadful Strike, it applies a buff to you, and then the next attack you make will have the Dreadful Strike buff on it.
Where is Dreadful Strike? Like Dread Ambusher? No. Where is it?
It should just be Dreadful Strike, and when you do Dreadful Strike, it'll be one of the options you've got to click there.
Where is the effect? Where's the feature or whatever?
Would it not be in the features tab?
I don't see it.
It's part of Dread Ambusher.
So I should just click that.
Yes. Click
Oh,
Dread.
got it. Yep. Okay. Usability. And then, yeah, this thing.
All right.
Shit.
Yeah, so what
Settings.
does this look? Roll damage. But I'm pretty sure you're going to do enough damage to,
Situational bonus. The hell?
He dies non-lethally.
Click X on the situational bonus. You do not want that.
And savage attack.
That was something I was trying to set up with the maximum damage arrows, and it's not working. So.
I clicked things.
I see. Yeah, I realize you may not have targeted the target, which I think is fine. Your thing is what,
I'm
1d8?
stupid.
That's okay. I think it's a 1d8 plus...
Here, let me see if I can select him. And then do it. Damage again.
Does it not ask you to pick a target?
No.
Thought I fixed that, but...
Which is fine. Right now it says it's targeting you, but that's okay. Yeah, what does this look like? I think you've done more than enough damage.
All right, so I can flavor it so it's not.
Yeah.
I don't have to ask the stupid non-lethal. So if he's like, you know, making the motions with his arms and it looks like a magic or whatever, would you mind terribly if I said I crack shot and put an arrow through both of his arms at the same time?
Both of his arms at the same time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm just like, what's the
right through his forearm, like through his forearm, so that like he's got an arrow. Yeah.
You ricochet it off the wall, it breaks into 2 parts and it splinters perfectly.
I mean, I could load 2 arrows and get both of his arms, but I kind of thought it would be cool to go through both of his forearms, like the arrow is serving as a manacle through his arms. It's kind of gross.
I'm down with that. 100% down with that.
Or you load a boxing glove arrow and you just knock him into the wall.
All right. That's enough from the peanut gallery.
There, I'm the Succo gallery.
So yeah, as he started to, you know, gesture with both his hands, trying to create some kind of flame over all these scrolls, an arrow strikes and connects with his forearms. First, it kind of looks like he just froze. And then he starts screaming in pain as he falls to the ground.
The wall
Babar,
would like to just pull
Babar,
him
get in there.
and gag him.
Get in there, Babar.
I would like to stuff a rag in his mouth and just pull him to the wall.
Yeah, the rag. Go, rags, go!
The screen just like cuts off. Like...
Yes, you can basically shoot it. You know, I think a grapple check could be reasonable, but given that he's basically like immobile, you don't need a check. You basically can shut his mouth to make him stop screaming.
He's there 1 second. The next second, he's just gone.
Yeah, you look at him in the eyes, and he's got green eyes. But he also looks a bit less stiff, more animated in the very short time that he's falling down.
It was this oh shit moment. But yeah, I'm going to pull him in close and gag him, and just like he disappears under my robes, my stucco robes.
Inside the house, I assume?
Yeah, let's say I drag him in.
Sounds good.
The back of my disguise looks like a door and a doorway.
Rena will be running in right behind you, and Rena just kind of just looks at Paul. Just wondering what Paul's going to do.
So Paul looks at Rena, and does she... I mean, yeah, they've worked together before. Does she understand hand signals enough to know if he does like a... there should be a hand signal for look around and run interference. Like if you're committing a robbery and he's like an Overwatch and there are people that are lookouts, there should be like a hand signal for if there's a scream or a loud noise, that the people that are lookouts then start looking away from the house for other people that might have heard and run interference with them. So like she would be like out on the street basically looking for people that might have noticed, and then if they start coming towards the thing, she would run up to them and be like, oh my god, thank god, it's so weird, and like hang on them and like try to slow them down, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He starts doing close-up magic.
Yeah. Press. All right.
Yeah, that you'll understand that hand signal and be like, got it, and she will stop running outside and then run a little bit, not too far, but then trying to look around.
She should stay within eyesight of Paul, obviously.
Yes.
He wants to... Okay.
So yes. Baruch, you have a... currently the door is open. That's kind of narrative.
Probably not my dad's name.
Babar, sorry.
I'm so proud.
So yes, Babar, the door is still open, but you definitely have him under... he is screaming in pain right now.
I'm gonna gently shut the door behind us. He's gagged.
Yes.
I'm gonna lean in close and unveil my eyes and be like, you can either chew on this or you can chew on this. Then I brandish my scimitar.
You see fear in his eyes.
Good. We have an understanding. Now what were you trying to do in this house?
He is still gagged.
If I remove this, you will not scream, yes?
He nods affirmatively.
I remove the gag.
He's still looking out at his arrow-stricken arms.
Here, let me help you with this. I just break the arrow in half.
Oh, thank you.
Of course. Now, what were you doing in this house?
Kind of just looks around. Looks back at you. Where the hell am I?
We were hoping you could tell us this.
I don't know. We're gonna switch scenes back to the barracks.
Another cliffhanger.
Okay.
Dang it.
So after probably a few message cantrips,
Shred?
Yes.
I wanted to ask, before you got too deep into this, I wanted to ask if Adilé could have possibly been, like, while this conversation with Velcris was going on, on the back of hearing him say that Merut was taken by a shadow assassin, I want her to have been ritual casting detect magic, and then looking for like magical tracks, like how she was when she and Paul were looking for the saboteur.
Yep. All right. So I think it's been 10 minutes because it's probably been about 10 or 15 minutes of messaging before he wakes up. Yeah. In the magical tracks that you do see with detect magic, you definitely recognize similar energy as you found in the mine. You definitely notice that there was some kind of burst of energy here. Let me see. Of a conjuration magic over here.
Okay.
And then some kind of battle over this way. Like you can see like there's some kind of magical energy punch of sorts. And then there's a enchantment spell, fairly higher level enchantment spell that went on somewhere in the cell. And then you kind of see the same footsteps come on out.
You said that an enchantment spell happened in the cell?
Correct.
Okay.
Followed by a abjuration spell.
Okay. In the spell. Or in the cell.
In the cell, correct.
Okay. Comparing this set of magical tracks to the one from the mines, would she be able to, like, can she tell if the same party was responsible for both instances?
Yes, and yes.
Okay.
Seems to be the same individual.
Okay.
Kind of aligns with the theory that whoever was doing this had some pretty intimate knowledge of the city.
It had a lot of plans for one day, one night.
Fuck.
It's gonna run here,
fuck.
run here, run here.
Adilé and Paul
here.
lost him. Damn.
As Iclak wakes up in a cell. Oh, it's you.
Did you expect any different?
I was expecting someone a little taller.
Remember, he is charm personed.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. Well, I was expecting someone a little more handsome. How about you'll do?
Unfortunately, I'm an already married man. I hope you find your accommodations amenable.
Kind of looks back at being chained against the wall. You're funny, you know that?
That's what people tell me, yes.
Funny like how? Like I amuse you?
Well, like a clown? How funny. I'll kneecap this guy. Sorry,
Baruch turns into Joe Pesci.
Come on now, I'm Barack Obama. Not Joe Pesci.
You many things to many people.
Fellow Aldeans, let me be clear. We are going to kneecap this man.
That should go out of context. But yeah, he's just like, that's real funny.
Well, you were doing some pretty nefarious things, so for your own protection and ours, we had to take measures into our own hands. Are you willing to be a bit more talkative now?
So I would like to point out it's friendly that you're more able to influence them, but my understanding it's like best friend.
I know. Yeah, it moves it from, like, in this case, hostile to neutral, as opposed to he's my best friend now.
Okay, perfect. As long as we're on the same page.
Yep.
Hey, it's me, your cousin. Hey, you remember me? Hey.
We're not in modern Italy yet. But anyways.
Hey.
So, kind of shakes his head negatively. Yeah. Well, you see this thing knocked around pretty good.
Tell me about it.
I'm not sure what I remember.
Well, tell me what you do.
Well, there was some commotion outside. And he kind of just stops there.
Oh, please, don't leave me in suspense. Do go on.
That's the thing. I don't fully remember what exactly is going on. There's a commotion outside, and why don't you roll me a persuasion check? And I think you'd get advantage on this.
I would. I love the idea of rolling persuasion with advantage.
Ooh.
Almost
shiny.
30.
Well, there was some violence outside, knocked out one of the people, and, just things happen. The second one, I guess, was whizzed away by the charm. And, yeah. That's kind of it.
Do you happen to know this person who appeared as Shadow?
Roll me an insight check. I was gonna say no.
I wouldn't have advantage on this.
I don't think.
If I can, if you're willing to say that Adilé has been listened to this, can Adilé also roll insight? Because
yes.
I've got a ring of truth telling, which gives me advantage on insight checks to tell if someone is lying.
Yes, you may.
Yeah, I would only use message to wake him up, basically.
Wait a minute, you have one of those too?
It's a good idea.
I wonder if they match.
Not great.
Ooh.
Yeah, what's bad is I didn't fully import his stats over, so you have to wait half a second. But I know definitely with Baruch, I mean, it doesn't seem like he would know.
I think at this point, Baruch just turns to look at Adilé. he knows that she's listening.
Yes, I just want to make sure if its proficiency is high enough to, oh, damn. Yeah. And deception, I think, is a charisma-based thing. So, yeah, Adilé, man, that is some of the biggest bullshit you've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Of course I don't know the person. Isn't it convenient that someone would knock out my guards and I just don't know the person?
Adilé just looks at Baruch and she doesn't say anything, but she just gives him this look that is just dripping with, like, this guy is full of shit. You know that, right?
Just gives her a curt nod. Right, you didn't know the person who otherwise attacked the people holding you captive. That certainly makes sense. What happened after? You said you don't remember, but I can't believe that's totally true. The guards did tell me a magic ward was triggered. Was that by you?
Once again, where's it's such a strange. Oh, I see now. It's alphabetical. Roll me an insight check. Yeah, it should be fine. Be straight.
I'm rolling like crap with my insight. Feel like I should be rolling better.
Is this just a normal roll, or would I have advantage on this?
You would have advantage on this at this time.
Oh, cool. Hey. Locked the fuck in.
No, I don't remember. Let's go, Natalie. That's a little more bullshit on that one. I mean, he already lied to you once, probably. I mean, what's stopping him from trying to do it again?
Okay,
since he doesn't know that you know it's bullshit.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Having seen that this guy has straight up lied to Baruch's face twice, if you'll allow me, like, I don't have a subtle spell per se, but I want to try to subtly cast Zone of Truth in the cell.
That might be pretty difficult. It's because there's a verbal and somatic component. But
Zone of Truth.
Baruch, give me a performance check with advantage if you want to help, like, distract Iclak.
I'd love to.
Hey.
Oh. What does your performance look like? Kind of help, like, bring some of the heat off. I mean, there's a very narrow window here. Can't be more than a couple inches each direction.
I think at this point, again, in both times he's answered, Baruch hasn't believed him anyway, but he didn't really, he's not sensing the lies, but every time he looks over at Adilé, and Adilé just gives him, like, eyebrow raised, little shake of the head, and he just looks back, and I think at this point, he kind of steps up and uses his frame to block the window, and just kind of stares in at him, and essentially just, in the process of her casting this spell, he's just standing there and going, "Oh my dear friend, you and I certainly haven't got off on the right foot. I would prefer to do this, well, a way that would benefit you, but you don't seem to be interested. There are many ways in which you can shorten this stay in our dear accommodations here." And just basically just starts sweet-talking the guy, talking in a louder voice so that Adilé has a little bit more cover in what she's doing.
Perfect. Then yes, I think you can cast Zone of Truth now onto the area.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's within there. If I remember Zone of Truth, the target knows he's within Zone of Truth.
That's fine.
If I remember, that's how it works. Infected creature is aware of the spell and can avoid answering questions. Okay.
But he makes a do I click roll, Treg? I mean, because it forces a save for him, so I wouldn't be rolling.
He should be the one rolling.
Yeah, I realize he shouldn't.
It came up with a target confirmation for me when I put the Zone of Truth down.
That's understandable.
So is it targeting him?
Okay. Yes.
Then yes, click yes. So. Click roll. Click OK. Because then it will force him to make the save.
There we go. Okay. So yeah, he makes a...
Why isn't it let me make him save? That's okay. I can roll...
It's a charisma save DC 15.
Okay, so he just needs to be at 15 on the charisma save. Okay, I got that stat at least.
Damn.
He passes.
Does anybody have anything that can make that not? Fine.
Does the spell not
Or
work?
cast silvery bars from the other side of the map.
Oh no! Wait.
It's
hang on.
okay. Every turn he's got to make another save.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh, okay.
Every 6 seconds.
It lasts for 10 minutes.
He will fail at some point.
So he probably has a few turns worth of just, not noticing anything is going on before the spell finally takes hold. And
I think that's pretty
He's
reasonable.
got Noko dice.
And
Because you said DC 15?
15, yes.
Okay. Just a likelihood if it's within 3 rounds that he'll, given how long Baruch has been chatting, I think it would be reasonable to say he will fail the save.
Yeah. Eventually he will fail the save.
Yes.
And when the spell is down, Adilé will just nod knowingly to Baruch, and then...
Oh, he's fully aware. They've done this move before.
100%.
The new kind of shake and bake for truth telling.
The old Nicaea maneuver.
You're so mean, Baruch.
No, hardly. I haven't laid a finger on you yet, even including the time you tried to kill me with shadow demons. If anyone's mean, it's you, dear Iclak.
Kind of just points around the room. He kind of looks over, tries to see if there's anyone else around. Adilé, I will need you to make a stealth check. I assume you probably don't want to include your involvement too easily on this.
Yeah, I would prefer not to, yeah.
Yeah, roll me a stealth check.
Yeah.
DC's not that high.
Yeah. Well, that's good, because my stealth is not great.
And I think you have disadvantage because you're in plate armor?
That's true.
Oh, does this armor not... Okay. That's fine.
Most armors don't remove that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a 6.
Ew. Yeah, he's gonna... Actually, let me...
I mean, I don't know how close he can get to the window, and I did say I was kind of blocking the windows with my frame.
Yes, I think that's highly relevant. He's got a +4, but he is going to do it. -5 for that. He suspects something is up, but he still can't get the full details. Some other person's casting it. He can't recognize it. Well, at least it's not you who's doing this.
I'm not sure what you mean. I'm speaking with you as a courteous and respectful person would. By the way, how long have you known Nahu-umum? I didn't know you two were related. I didn't know you two were acquainted.
Oh, I've... some time.
Oh, really? He's an old acquaintance of mine. Almost family, if you'd call it. I didn't know he was wandering around.
He hasn't wandered around.
Hasn't.
He's always been back at the capital.
Oh.
Kind of looks at you perplexed.
Huh, interesting. And how is he and Gaff getting along?
Roll me a persuasion check, please. With advantage, because it's charm person. Once that 1 hour is up, he's going to be a very upset
20.
individual.
Get wrecked, son. I might not be stealthy, but damn, can I talk?
31.
Your Miranda rights, right? You don't need all that. Sure, you're fine.
Oh, they're going.
You can represent yourself.
They're going swell.
Really?
I mean, it's almost as if Gaff is round the finger of Nahu-umum.
Well, that was always expected. let's be honest, Gaff is a massive idiot.
That he is, yeah. What a fool.
Can you believe he thought he could invade? Obviously, he thought he could talk with the council here to attempt to assassinate people? It's insane, really.
Yeah, especially as the assassin is so embedded.
Oh, well, it is a shame, of course. But it's at least good we have incarcerated such a person, so it's beyond his reach so far.
Oh, you found the assassin. He's a big fella, after all. It's a very big fella.
Well, we are not Majestic Warriors, not for nothing. Though, he didn't mention his name. Would you mind sharing it?
I mean, he never gave me a name?
Not even when you saw him tonight? That's quite rude.
No, he just gestured at me. I mean...
Did the gesture have any meaning? Was he speaking in some sort of underhanded cant? Oh.
Yeah, he was telling me that he would free me soon. Although, soon seems to be not soon enough. That he would leave the city, and then he would come back.
Well,
perhaps try to free me again.
Well, it's honestly fortunate he did not do anything of the sort. If you were free, well, the likelihood of your death at the hands of a stray arrow in combat is exponentially more than it would be here. If anything, we're doing you a favor by keeping you out of the fray.
Stop talking about me.
Well, that may be true. But I suppose he did say something about if I wasn't going to find... Oh, what was her name? Yofiel, that he might?
Yofiel? Interesting. Not a name
I'm
particularly familiar with, so I'll have to do some research.
Jack, with advantage. The DC is very low. Oh, I should have prompted to you.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Yoviel, I hardly know Vio. Her.
Yeah, he said he would be able to charm her since she's known him for so long. That she would never suspect it.
Well, he does seem quite confident in himself. I'm sure most young ladies would have a hard time refusing him. But you said he knew her a while. Interesting. Well,
that's what he told me.
I'll have to talk with him about it, of course. He and I should get well acquainted, as you and I have as well, so... Was he doing that... Did he mention it tonight?
Mention what tonight?
Oh, romantic liaisons.
Oh, no. I don't think it was tonight. He said he'd have to go back for something.
To Chylaean?
Yes, I think so.
Well.
Had to debrief or something, and then I'm sure he'll get me out of here soon.
Well, as I said, you're far more likely to die from a stray arrow out on the battlefield than you are in here. If it were me, I mean, you get square meals, roof over your head, you're tended on every possible hour. It's not a bad rap. Far less likely.
As you look at Velcris kind of looks at you and you say tended every hour, fed well meals. He just shakes his head no.
I know this. I am aware.
It's just a little extra flavor. I think I'd rather take my chances. Get a few days of rest.
Well,
I'm sure I'll be free, and as long as I just don't go back that path, I'm sure no random arrows from the sky.
Well, you can never be too sure. I had a cousin who was killed by a stray arrow. He was working in the fields. Turns out, just a child practicing a bow. Aim too high.
Oh, that was not me. I swear to God, it wasn't.
Thankfully, he lived. His knee was never quite the same, but,
Oh, he took an arrow to the knee. What a shame.
Indeed.
Oh, no.
Anyway, Iclak, you have been very informative. I appreciate your candor, and, well, I do hope you reconsider and stick around. You and I could have such wonderful conversations. We haven't even gotten the subject of your, frankly, impressive arcane workings. I would certainly enjoy a good discussion of, intellectual stimulation.
Well, I would say, like you, I am able to convince others to do my bidding too. As we switch on over back to the house with the tiefling kind of just looking over at the pile of rags.
He has a name, damn it.
I don't think you shared your name with them yet.
Yeah, but you know my name.
Anyway, he doesn't know that.
Yeah, I'm going to, table talk, very clearly bewitched. If the foreshadowing wasn't enough. But do I have to make an insight to determine that as Babar?
Yes, I think you would. Remind me what you're exactly trying to insight.
He says he doesn't remember anything. And we did see him act markedly different after being shot.
Yeah, you roll an insight check and see if you can help determine some potential root causes.
With advantage, question mark?
Yes, I think so. I think with advantage is reasonable. Yeah. Something overcame him. Some kind of powerful compulsion or entity seemed to have convinced him. He seems to have blacked out from wherever he was to here.
Half the hooch.
What is the last thing you remember?
The last thing I remember was guarding a prisoner with my friend, and there was just some kind of violence. Punched my friend really hard, and next thing you know, I'm here. I thought I got punched in the face. Does my face look okay?
Babar just you see a hand come out of shoot out of the rags, and then just smack myself in the forehead. I think we know what happened at the prison. Wait, do we have any sort of communications with back to Mother Base? With I know Baruch's message.
I have sending, and I will communicate it. I don't know what the timing is. If we're finishing before they're finishing, or if this is all simultaneous.
It's simultaneous. So it's probably about 9:30 right now.
Baruch will make sure he gives a sending at some point, but in the near future. But obviously, it won't come. You guys don't know about the jail at all yet.
Prison break.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, what is your name?
Marut?
Right.
Do you have a name?
You might know me as the Looming Shadow. I'm one of the Majestic Warriors. And you have been found in the residence of a known subversive.
No subversive? I don't know whose house this is.
We will debrief, but report back to... I'm gonna call outside. I'm gonna crack the door a little bit and pull in our dilettante.
Just
Leave
grab.
Guy looks,
Just imagining the pole of collapsing shoots out, catches her, and pulls her in.
she's finally finished
It's got
shooting
like one
off
of those
a
like
couple.
old
No, it's
school, like,
your
bait hooks.
it's your grapnel hook.
Pull her inside.
Craps onto like a wrist or something of her.
He's never gonna hang out with us again.
Right.
That's a fancy
Yeah,
new
I
toy.
kind of gesture her inside. Okay,
Paul,
like
I
I said.
really like you, but your friends are really weird.
Yeah, you have an interesting conversation after all this.
If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friend.
Yikes.
Hey, Al.
Is he okay?
Look down at the arrow.
He's bleeding profusely from this arrow.
I'm gonna. Can I do a little medicine check to stabilize? I mean, by stabilize them, I mean rip out the arrows and like rag them up.
Oh my,
These ones
no,
are
just
sterile.
break them. No, don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna break off the ends, but leave enough for like a
Good.
easy like
Yes.
surgical intervention.
Yep.
Roll me a medicine check.
I don't have any cayenne pepper handy, unfortunately.
Reno will assist, right?
Yes, roll with advantage.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
She can help stabilize something as you're breaking it off.
Mhm.
It's
Nice.
hold still.
Ooh,
Okay,
that
okay.
that rocked for a long time.
Yes, I thought it was like 20? But that's okay. Yeah,
Oh,
you're
no,
able
it's
to break
fine.
it off. No problem.
Nice. Keep pressure on this end. And go with my associate here will take you back to your post. You will debrief with the High Spy Master. I don't know if that's your title. I can't remember what your actual title is.
Rena?
No, Baruch.
I don't think he would have people call him the High Spy Master.
Pretend I said what your actual title is. How about that?
The High Griot.
The High Griot.
Mhm.
The High Greedo! You always shoot first.
Pew pew. I do have a lot of kids.
Hey, always shooting.
Well, I guess before you leave, as I'm dragging his starry ass back here, see what you can find here. There's lots of... You look inside, there's actually
This
quite a
is the
few scrolls in here.
why I am sending you back.
Sounds good. Come on. Man, your legs still work, right? Yeah. I want to get a move on it.
Got
Oh,
the ball that
let me
you
help.
gonna
what
be
I was suggesting.
super mean to him. Oh no.
Well, here, let me help you out. And he kind of links his her arm in between, so they kind of pretend to be a couple in the regard.
Let me give you a hand. Ah,
Paul rains down death.
And she looks at you and still gives you like a cute little hand gesture. Like a, I still love you.
Mhm. Okay.
This is just for work.
This is not the cleanest op I've ever been on. It's not the worst, but I mean, this was a little messy.
Paul's just looking at Maine, and just the two of them are shaking their heads together.
Yeah.
Even Maine knows this has gone bad.
All right.
So yeah, as a Babar, you're scrolling in here through lots of scrolls. Yeah, there's lots of. Say again?
Investigation check?
Absolutely. Let me prompt
Oh,
an
yeah.
investigation check.
Hell yeah. I love this new system. I don't gotta do shit. I just gotta hit a button. Oh no.
Well, you find there's just good information in here. There's maps. It looks like, so unlike the other safe house you're in, right, which is mostly focused on Idrei and Idrei's defenses, this one seems to be skewed towards Kyla's dispositions. You know, approximate troop concentrations, you know, supply routes. I mean, things you probably could reasonably deduce, but it gives you a good idea of like what's where, and presumably what's probably not where. Most things are concentrated at the field work.
You know, failing any sort of deductive reasoning, I'm just gonna scoop up everything that I find that seems to be of value and just.
Yeah, you got a lot of scrolls.
Yeah.
That's okay. You're a big pile of rags, so it all happens.
Dad, I need help. Dad, I can't read.
Oh, no. I can only read jive.
Going back towards the jail. So we have Iclak, I think, mentioned something about great, now I lost my train of thought. Something about the lover connection.
Yep.
And him being able to convince other people.
Yes.
Charming, just like you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on. We're more alike than you think.
I know.
I'm charming.
Charming. It's exactly what I just said. I would love to have an intellectual discussion with you sometime. Perhaps when you're less inclined to murder me.
That would be nice. Why don't you come stop by the capital?
Well, eventually, yes. That will be the goal. But for now, I think it's best you stay safe here. Perhaps we can have a conversation over tea sometime at my house.
Shekinah does seem nice this time of year. It would be nice if it had a different banner on top of it, too.
Well, to each his own opinion, of course.
Yeah, I guess to each your own opinion.
Well, Iclak, it has been truly a treat. I hope you have a good evening, good rest. I certainly am looking forward to one. And, well, come morning, I'm sure I shall find great interest and great information as we head toward the fieldworks.
Yeah. It has absolutely not been pleasurable for me. It has been... Kite grits through his teeth. It's been a thing.
Could have been worse. And he turns and starts to walk away. And right before he goes out of view, he looks back. Mm-hmm. Oh, Iclak, what were you up to at those ruins? It was quite interesting. Surely curiosity, of course. We destroyed them before we left.
Yes, I remember.
Really? I remember you being unconscious.
Well, I'd imagine you were fighting for something, and since I'm here, I'd imagine you destroyed them.
Well, yes, of
Talking
course.
to his teeth, started to get a little more agitated. Oh, you know. Just trying to summon the interdimensional portal between here and Madad to summon the demons of a ruins civilization long lost. You know.
Oh.
Normal things.
Interesting. Long-range conjuration work. That's...
Boys will be boys.
That's inspired, if nothing else. Again. No. I guess for my sake, I'm glad it didn't work out, but it is quite ingenious. I will commend you for that.
Yeah. Yeah, sure, if you want to believe that.
And he smiles and snaps his fingers. And as he's walking away, I'm just going to cast Minor Illusion in his cell.
Okay.
And
what's the illusion?
It's just going to be a cushion, kind of near where his head would be.
How long does the illusion last? A minute? Okay.
And as he's walking away, just take a load off, why don't you, Iclak? Oh, sorry. Not Iclak, of course. We're friends. I've got to get your name right. Iclak, of course. Take a load off. I hope that can soothe some, I guess, differences between the two of us.
I never really mentioned you're a real funny guy.
Good night, Iclak.
You used to do comedy.
And I just start walking away.
You know, he was still in the zone of truth. That meant that he wasn't lying when he said you should do comedy.
He's here all week.
Hey, Shred, quick question.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Going back to the stuff that I found with my detect magic from earlier.
Yes.
In regards to the you said I think that I have this right. There was enchantment and something else in the cell.
Let's see. So there's an abjuration spell.
Abjuration.
And I think enchantment was the other one. Yes.
Yep.
And it seems to be enchantment first, then the abjuration.
Is the anti-magic runes or whatever in his cell functioning right now?
Yes,
Would I be able... They are. Okay.
Yes, and you would be able to detect that they are abjuration magic.
Okay.
Baruch will turn and give a nod to it's not Ventress, but
Velcris.
Give a nod to Velcris and then start moving back up toward where Natora went.
So yeah, Adilé, you probably could put two together what happened with the magic spells in that case. If you can, I can give like a out-of-character explanation.
Yes, please. I would appreciate that.
Most likely what happened is that Iclak casted an enchantment spell on somebody. And then in response to that, the abjuration master said, "You're casting magic? That's a no-no here." Which struck Iclak.
Oh, okay.
He cast suggestion
I understand now.
on Marut.
Oh, was it suggestion? Okay.
I assume so.
Does Charm Detect Magic tell you what spell level it is?
Just school, I believe, not level.
Okay.
Let me pull the...
I think it's just...
I expect it was either suggestion or dominate person, something of that sort, and that's why he went to Wardum's house.
Yeah.
Kind of shoddy rune work if it can still allow the spell to happen.
Yeah,
you can
right?
talk to Natora and the other people about that.
Yep. Like, jeez.
We've got runes in these cells that are to help stop against spellcasters. Well, what do? Well, after they've cast the spell, it punches them really hard in the face. Does it stop the spell? No.
It casts meteor swarm. Hey, stop that.
So by the wording of the spell, no, it does not tell me spell level, just school.
No, just school. Okay. So yeah, you can't tell exactly what it is, but I mean, suggestion, dominate person, dominate monster. I mean, they're all reasonable candidates.
Mm-hmm.
The moment we get out of kind of that
Mm-hmm.
that cell area, Baruch turns to Tuule. Tuule, fly to my wife with all haste. Make sure
Right away.
she is safe.
Adilé will also be mentally pinging Kai and telling Kai to go over as well.
Big cat mode. Sit on the door.
Where's Kai currently? Is Kai like outside of here?
Yeah, Adilé would not have brought Kai inside.
I think
So
Okay,
we could
so Kai
say
will
that-
start running away.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know Kai had come and picked up Baruch before we went to the informant's house. And then we all went back
just
to
trying
the
to
house,
understand it.
so it's very possible that Kai might have just gone back to hang out with Baruch.
Oh yeah, he might.
Yeah.
Kai might already be there. Yeah, that might
Yeah.
actually be
So
true.
you're talking to Kai, and Kai talks back to you like,
I'll make sure to drop off my sending stone with you so I can contact you if needed.
Oh.
I still
wait,
have
sorry,
your
let's-
sending stone. You gave it to me.
Yeah.
Sorry, hold on. Let's do this properly. Meow.
meow, meow. Yes, we got bark, bark, and now we got meow.
Mm.
Wait, hold on. Tigers can't. No, tigers can't purr. Can tigers meow?
Okay, so they can purr.
Yes, they can meow. Okay, very important information. So yes, meow. But yes, Kai will.
I'm glad the
Yeah,
science is on her side.
Adilé just basically tells Kai to go into defense mode and to keep Yophiel and the kids safe.
Mhm. Okay, seems quiet, but yeah, sure, I'll do that. Tuule, as you start flying outside, you actually see Rena and Merritt outside. Does that mean
So they came
do you stop and talk with them, or do you fly out to the town hall?
I'm gonna be going out just the nearest exit and starting to fly out.
Also, I don't know
Okay.
if he would recognize Marut or Rena.
That is true.
I might recognize Rena because she called out to Paul while I was right next to Paul.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
it wasn't clear whether the rest of you were intended to hear the psst, dumbass. But I remember quite clearly that scene.
I'm sure you have. It seems recognized. They do seem non-threatening. Although it's kind of interesting how this one tiefling has something through his forearms. Or through each forearm. But you're flying off, so that's don't worry. They're just kind of awkwardly waiting outside. What, we're just supposed to knock on the door? He kind of just gestures to his forearms like, I'm not knocking. Fine. Coward. Hold on. I think I heard some knocking outside. Comes at this hour. Are you done here, Baruch?
Yes, our friend in that cell was very informative. I do think you need to communicate with Shekinah and upgrade the magical defenses here. The prisoner, despite having triggered the anti-magic wards, was still able to cast and control one of your guards with a spell. It may behoove you to speak with Shekinah and perhaps even the Arcanists here in Idrei and improve our security here. Spellcasters should be gagged and bound at all times. I would recommend that that man in there be gagged from now on.
Guy looks over to Rufus. You gotta find a nice towel for him. Make sure it's tight. And yes, I'll see what we can do. Perhaps after this crisis is over.
Yes.
Although I agree with you, it's several thousand years old. Hopefully the Arcanists can figure out how to improve upon it.
Also, I would recommend the visitor who came and assaulted the guards is likely to return. I would speak with Dinah and the other of the caravan, procure some of their portable sunlight gems. If nothing else, we need something to ward off someone who can move through shadow.
Noted.
God must be vigilant. This man will return. We need to capture him, but if we do not if he comes here before we can apprehend him, you must be ready.
Noted. He pulls out a piece of papyrus, starts writing down on it. Yes, I will inform the rest of the guard on that. We'll take your recommendation. And I agree. Portable sunlight might be a bit too aggressive, but... well...
just trust me on this one. You need to be able to banish the shadow if you are to able to combat this enemy.
Trust your wisdom on this one. Come on.
Do you have any horses?
Be a visitor.
I need to make back to the city council with all due haste. Do you have horses above?
I don't think so. Not this hour.
Right.
Well, yes. Just make sure you bring them back before dawn. Okay.
I will send them back as soon as we can.
So as you grab the horses, there's 2 horses in the stable over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Again, because Baruch does not recognize Merit and does not recognize Rena.
Yep.
Adilé and Baruch thunder out back toward City Hall.
Well, I'd imagine you're probably going to use this gate down here.
Yes.
As the exit.
Yes.
Yeah.
As Natora finally opens the door. Are you kidding me? You philanderer. As we go back to the Temple of the Allfather. So he is gone for the day, so don't even worry about him.
And I don't know where Kai is, but I'll put Kai back down.
Yeah, put Kai back. I'm sure Kai is somewhere.
He's inside the walls.
Somewhere inside. And then
he's probably stalking the halls, honestly.
And then Babar and Paul, I imagine you're probably coming back after taking all those scrolls.
Yeah, I mean, does Paul want to come in and take a look with his elfin eyes? What does his elfin eyes see?
Not an elf.
Mine didn't see shit.
Gloomstalker eyes, then.
Special
So
eyes.
we'll look over that
Just
stuff
saying, trans god.
on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean,
That's
like,
all.
there might be something else I didn't see inside the house.
I suppose I should probably take a look around before we leave.
Yes, you should. Paul, let me roll you investigation.
Can I
So
be
what you-
making a perception check as I come in, actually?
Yes, you can. You can make a perception check. 17. Okay. That actually seems to be as you're looking around, you
Ooh, that was
pull out
almost
one
a
of
nat
the seems to be a hidden compartment, and inside the hidden compartment, a couple of interesting things. One, it looks like 250 pieces of gold is in the hidden compartment, as well as a spell. I'll write it down. 250 gold pieces, spell scroll of Leomon's tiny hut, spell scroll of purify food and water. I think that's it.
Okay. It all gets absorbed into the rags, never to be seen again.
Again. Gotta double check to see.
The interdimensional portal in his rags.
Yeah, don't give me a bag of holding because I will cause a singularity.
You are a bag of holding.
Yeah.
That's what this is gay. You can't put a bag of holding inside another bag of holding, or the universe ends.
I mean, you're basically a really stealthy bag of holding with legs.
Is that racist? Should we not say that?
Hey, that's our word.
Oh, one more thing you find in there is an amber spell gem, which has a 4th level spell, but the spell is unknown at this time.
Holy crap.
Nice.
All right.
Who can cast 4th level spells here?
Baruch can.
Baruch.
That's it. But spell gems, I don't think need you to be able to cast that level of spell. I think it's kind of like it's pre.
You must make an ability
Spell
check
levels.
to cast successfully.
Oh,
So is it is it only 4th level spells? Is it like 4 spell levels are in this thing, or is it just
You can store
a 4th?
up to 4th level spells. So it is a 4th level spell in there.
There's a 4th level spell in there currently, or
Yes, and so once you use the spell gem, it's basically like a scroll, but
customizable.
a little
Right.
better. Yeah.
so can we load them ourselves? Like, can we? Is it like Hildy's multi-tool where we just cast spells into the thing, or is it a one-time use kind of deal?
Oh,
looks
you're
like once
all. You don't even know this thing exists.
Once imbued,
Raina is just curious about how this works.
I think the
It's
short
meta.
answer
It's
is
too meta. You can't ask about it.
I think the short answer is yes, because as once imbued with the spell, it cannot be imbued again until the next dawn.
Okay, neat.
Yeah.
Okay. It can store up to
I wonder
a
if you
4th
could
level
make it a part of clothing or armor or something. That'd be pretty cool.
spell. I mean, it's a gem. I mean,
Like a part of rags or something. Just spitball in here.
It's just like
Yeah, but it's gonna be out of
If you-
place. I mean,
Yeah.
I can keep it on the inside.
you can make a jeweled cod piece.
good lord. Anyways, as you come inside, and it is now 8 p.m. at night. It is definitely dark. Coming over here,
where are we?
we're in the town hall.
Oh, okay. Wait, is Paul coming too? What?
Yeah. I mentioned Paul and Babar are probably arriving around the same time.
Okay, we're all here. Gang's all here.
It's all here.
So I expect Tuule, you're already in with Kai when we
Yes.
get here.
That
I mean, a horse is faster than me, but
probably not by much.
But
So-
We set you ahead.
You're also
Yeah.
flying. You don't have to stick
I
to
am.
roads and paths.
Yeah.
yeah.
As the tool flies.
As the Tuule flies.
Yeah, Tuule's already here.
So we made perception checks as we came in here.
Yes. Which I think, based off what you could see, it's just quiet, dark, not too much activity going on. Like, you can see some lights going on here, so it's not like anything bad has happened. You can tell from the outside.
Yeah. Baruch immediately heads in, sees Kai, sees Tuule, gives them both kind of that look of, is everything okay?
Kind seems to nod positively, just shortly, but smallly, yes. Paul sneaks
Everything
in some
seems to
cheese.
be-
Sure, you can sneak in some of the cheese. Someone may notice in the morning. Who took my cheese?
You don't know that. You need me to make a stealth roll over here?
You're stealing the good
No,
cheese
I
too.
said maybe in the morning someone might notice.
Tiny piece of cheese. God damn it.
Roll to notice absence of cheese.
Roll for cheese.
Roll for cheese.
Roll for cheese thievery.
Oh no, you just found the alcoholic goat cheese.
Oh no!
I think
what
that's
a
pretty
tragedy.
good cheese roll right
Hey,
there.
that
It
is
is the
my
alcoholic
cheese roll.
goat cheese.
Oh, this stuff's pretty good.
We're back where we started.
It's a very good
It's got a good
lighter
tang
colored
to
cheese.
It. Yeah.
Suddenly Mort appears.
Somehow Mort returns. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dill,
sure.
have you Adilé, have you tried this cheese? Pretty good.
Yeah, you don't have cheese like that in Shuriken territory.
Hey,
They got crap
racist.
cuisine in Shuriken.
No, they're just not really a cheese people. Maybe in the capital, but not on the outskirts.
oh, okay. Shuriken just isn't known for their cheese making abilities.
What kind of God-fearing nation doesn't have good cheese? They do deserve to die. I mean, cheese-eating noises.
Those cheeseless
Sorry.
heathens.
Like
I'll
they're
stop
barbaric
now.
and shifty and not to be trusted, but they have especially bad cheese.
Yeah, that's the final straw, honestly.
They're like the.
So to put the just putting people in their bedtime positions.
Got them all tucked in. I gotta go in and kiss them goodnight.
Do you do that before you look for Yofiel and Marah, or?
No, I go immediately to Yofiel's quarters.
Okay. So as you open up Yofiel's quarters, I mean, it's quiet. It's definitely starting to get a little chilly unless you're inside.
Yeah, he just, just very quietly, knocks gently, not to arouse suspicion, just what she's used to hearing him knock before he enters. And then just steps in.
Roll me. Okay. No, I think it should be fine. She doesn't have that. He kind of shooks a little. Oh.
My dear. You are always a sight for sore eyes. And tonight has been indeed a sore one. But at least we may spend the next few hours enjoying the rest of the day of rest.
Yeah. It would be nice. You've been out and about all day.
You know how it is, especially with the siege oncoming. My job is always, well, you know.
Yeah. Be nice if you're home more often, too.
Oh, not this shit again! God damn it!
You're sensing a theme.
I do wish to be home more as well, and I wish I could have come under better circumstances, but the All-Father has brought on trials for us to endure.
She sighs a little. Yeah, now it's why you notice she's holding like a bracelet in her hand.
Dear,
You notice a little bit deeper. It looks like something that Wardum has made.
was that a... Might I ask? I don't recognize that. Is that something new? From the markets, perhaps?
Roll me insight. See if I can do a competitive. Yeah, roll me an insight check. Here, let me prompt you a roll. Make it easier.
Okie dokie.
Hey, Shred.
Yes.
While this is going on, are there like guards or anything here, or?
You may occasionally see a patrol of usually 2 people, but there's not really a guard stationed here.
Okay.
The closest thing you can see to a guard station would be her roots, actually, in Elion. They're just doing a patrol.
Okay. I think, is Natora actually here?
No, Natora is back at the barracks. It's kind of usually his home base.
Would we have seen him on the way out?
I think it's reasonable. Depending on how long it's taking you to get your horse, you also see him with a tiefling.
Okay. Will you allow me then to retroactively say that she would have talked to Natora before heading back? About sending some additional security.
I'll see who's available.
Mm.
Can't make any promises.
Yeah, whatever you can spare. Can't be too careful.
It's a long night.
Yeah. No rest for the wicked, eh?
Kind of rolls his eyes. Kind of then looks back over towards Marah. Or Merritt. Merritt kind of just looks like dumbfounded. Back to Yofiel and Baruch. Yeah, it is from the market.
Well, might I see it?
Treat myself something nice.
Of course. You are entitled to anything. Might I see it?
Sure. Kind of gives it to you.
Kind of turns it over. Is it pretty iconic giant or Goliath craftsmanship?
Yeah, it definitely looks like Goliath craftsmanship. Actually, it's kind of funny because normally, obviously, they have a bigger physiology that making something so small is a little bit challenging. Or they're not used to making something that size, so it kind of looks like, oh, it's a little oversized on her. Like you've seen like an oversized like bracelet.
Sure.
Yeah.
It looks like Flavor Flam's cloth.
And craftsmanship is good and average?
Generally, I would say on a scale of 1 to 5, I'd put it in like a 3.5. Above average, but not that much.
Kind of turns it over in his hands. Again, he has 4 wives. One of them is deeply involved in trade and fashion. So, unfortunately, he is well acquainted with at least some fashion styles and designs.
Yes, and Yofiel is not really looking at you while you're fiddling with it.
Yeah, just kind of turns it over. Interesting. Did not know you were a fan of, well, giant craftsmanship. Please, I'm curious. Could you tell me the name of the I guess, craftsman that you went to in the market? I would like to give him my compliments. It's not often you see something this delicate coming from a Goliath.
Next time at the market, I'll let you know. I forgot to ask his name.
Oh, certainly. We can go there together, maybe tomorrow, before I leave.
Sure.
Are you all right, my dear?
Yeah, it's... Roll me a persuasion check.
I am going to use my heroic inspiration to re-roll that.
Ooh, good call.
Good call.
Much better!
Hey!
Hey!
That's your second nat 20 of the night.
You look at her, you know not everything is right. She knows the way you're looking at her. No. It's not. Kind of just goes to the bed and kind of just pats the bed, kind of prompting you to stand by.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it sounds next to her.
Wardum stopped by and he looked like he was in a rush.
Did he know? Interesting.
Yeah.
Did he have something to say?
No, So I didn't really get this from the market. I got it from him. And I thought he was just trying to step a visit, but he kind of just looked at me for a little bit. And all he says that he'll be back in a few days. Now, I know I tried to tell them that, no, you can't. The city's on lockdown, but he then told me to, and he puts her finger over her mouth, kind of like a shh gesture. Then he told me that if I told anyone that, well, he'd kidnap me.
Wardum said this. Your mother's manservant, the man we've known for years. You practically grew up with him.
Yeah, I was shocked too. I mean, he's always been there for me when you weren't here, and of course, in the few moments that you're not here in this city, he does this. I haven't told Marah yet, but I'm sure she'll be furious. She probably wouldn't even believe me.
Well, let me handle her. You know I've always had a way with your mother. Well, it's a way, at least. My love, you do know I love and care for you deeply, yes?
Then how come I only see you a couple times a year? What, so you can enjoy time with your other wives? Is that it? Do I mean that much to you?
Desert Rose, you know that's unfair.
Is it? Is it though? I suppose I should have known as soon as you married me as a second wife that you'd marry two more. I'm the fool here. She looks away at you. She looks away from you.
Yofyon, have I not cared for you in our years of marriage? Have I not been a husband and a father? Have I provided a home for you? Have I provided my love for you?
You know, when the rabbi was here, he talked about marriage, and then we talked about what our marriage looks like. Sometimes I feel like there's something missing. Yes, you have provided for me. Yes, you have given me a wonderful home, wonderful children. Sometimes I feel like there's something missing when you're not here.
There is, and I am unable to mend that hole on my own. I wish I could be here every day. But you know as well as I do, I am the Queen's servant. I do not wish to be away from you. I do not wish to be away from our children, or any of my children. I wish to say you were alone in this problem, but you know you are not. I spend as much time as I can here with you, or when you are back in Shekinah. You do not have to stay here on your own. Elika cares for you deeply, you know that. Jayasa, well, even sometimes I wonder on her. And Sadike? She's always look to you for your advice. They miss you, too.
Well, maybe after all this is over, maybe we'll move. You know, let's just enjoy tonight, okay? We can discuss these things more in the morning.
Gives a wry smile. Puts a hand on her cheek. I am sorry, my dear Yofiel. I wish I had better answers for you. But the one that I give you freely and every time we speak. I love you. There is no doubt in my heart in that.
She gives you a hug. She's not really able to verbalize her thoughts at this time.
Hugs her. Kisses her forehead. A few moments later, we'll slowly stand. I'll go speak with our mother. And then I will return. I shall not be
She's
long.
already in bed.
Yes.
She's going to be very mad if you wake from her sleep. You remember that.
Yes, I am well aware. But she would be, I think, more angry if I did not at least share what I've learned today. There's defense of the city that she would like to be aware of. I shall not be long.
All right, quick time check. I think if we get 20 minutes, we'll be able to get to both the ruins and the Underdark. Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Yeah. You good, Trans?
What? I'm awake. I'm totally awake. Yes.
Yeah. 20 minutes after this, we should be able to go through at least getting
Let's
to the
go.
Underdark. Okay,
Let's
super.
go.
So, in the dark of the room, I assume you knock on the door.
Yep.
Ah, what is it?
Mother,
Here.
it's me, Baruch. May we speak for a moment? Shall be brief.
Well, I'm not turning the light on, not opening this door. Sure, what's so important that it rouses my sleep?
Dear Mother, I would request you at least speak with me face to face. In this one moment, I request it.
Just... Roll me a persuasion check, please, with disadvantage.
Oh.
Oh, bugger.
Oh no!
There it was. I knew it was coming.
That teetered for so long.
No. This better be damn good news if they're bothering me at this hour.
It's not, which is why I wanted to speak with you in person. If you'd rather, I shall write you a missive and leave it with you at your door.
You've already woken me up, just tell me.
Then speak with me, Mother.
She opens the door. Not very good mood.
Did never expect her to be.
Baruch.
May I come in?
Sorry, say that again?
You just asked, may I come in?
No, I'm trying to get some sleep. You said
Yes.
speak face to face. It's not face to face.
Are
She's
you
like
not,
blocking the doorway.
Are you not already up? This concerns your feel.
Just spit it out. If you're not gonna spit it out one more time, I will go back to bed.
Fine. I have it on good authority that your servant, Wardum, is a traitor. He is working against Idrei And more importantly, he's working against myself and your daughter.
Her tired face doesn't really betray any sort of emotional feeling, or at least nothing you can easily discern from her body language.
I do not expect you to believe the words that I'm speaking. But the truth is that I would be wary about him the next time you speak with him. I assume he's left to, visit family? Do some sort of administrative visit? He's certainly not in the city anymore.
You know, he did mention about requesting unique permission to leave. Oh, that mother... Thank you, Baruch. I don't think there's anything further to discuss, but I appreciate you waking me up with this information. She starts to close the door on you.
He just lets her. He's again. Can I make an insight check on her?
Absolutely. The DC's gonna be pretty high, but yeah.
I've been rolling like junk all night with insights, so it's fine.
It's worth a shot.
Oh, not too bad.
Okay. What exactly are you trying to glean?
Her reaction to that news. She obviously had a slip of the tongue there. Was it out of a recognition, or was it out of annoyance that perhaps he gave something away?
I would say for her, she's now annoyed that she's piecing two pieces of information together of, oh, that motherfucker, why would he request special permission? You don't know the story, but...
Sure.
She was told something slightly different than what you're telling her about, like, leaving town. So
Okay.
she's like, that mother...
So, it's more, she is... It has confirmed... The suspicions I've planted is confirmed in her. It's not that she is feeling annoyed that he perhaps gave away information and she's a traitor. But okay,
Correct.
that's my
This is
understanding.
more of a confirmed, like, something was shady up with that guy.
Got it. With that, he will nod. I think he will stop in the office down here really quickly, write a missive to the council in general, basically just explaining what they learned at the jail cell, and then he will leave it with basically slide it under the door of Marah's room and then head back to Yofiel's room. So it's not a very long one. It's just basically explaining Wardum as a traitor, and that there are there are active, he's an active traitor to the city and must be arrested on sight. And with that, then he'll head back and spend the evening with Yofiel.
Sounds good. As far as logistics for, like, resting for night, we have now basically, unless anyone has anything else they want to do, I think this would be a good time for the short rest to happen. As far as Zohar capacitors and cores are concerned, you could do it during the short rest. Same with, like, obviously a tuning for everything. If you don't know what you want to put in capacitors now, we can handle it out of session. Before the next
Babar
one.
would probably want to bring the scrolls and such to... Oh, unless this was already done, just, like, off camera.
Yeah.
Like, we know that he's a traitor and all, but, like, the specifics of, like, battle plans and city information and all that.
Yeah, you can bring him back over here. The only person that might be interested in that might be Indigo, who's up here. And we could kind of handle it saying, like, yes, there's something to review. Yes, if you need to recover any hit points, you can roll hit die. If you need to add your... Yes, everyone can... Is there a prompt I can do here for plus short rest?
Possibly? I don't remember. But we have a prompt on our side where we can click short rest. Up at the top, there's the little knife and fork. That's our short rest button.
Okay, yeah, so everyone can take a short rest.
Neat.
We'll then get...
I'm gonna wake up Baruch in the middle of the night. See how he likes it. But like I would, I don't know. I guess Indigo would be the guy to relay all the documentation to.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Indigo, like, I'll take a look at this. I'll let Natora know once he's done. All right, it is now 6 a.m. on Nahu-umum. So the next day. I think everyone wants to get over to the ruins, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Are we going to the ruins, or are we going directly to the Underdark? Because I remember you saying they were in opposite directions. Or not opposite, but divergent
Well, one's
directions.
like a little bit away.
One was,
so...
one was
like a
4 hours west. The other one is 8 hours north walking.
Correct.
Yeah.
You also have access to horses, so it might be a shorter time, at least for the ruins.
I thought we were going straight to the Underdark entrance, but...
Which I'm fine either way. You don't need to escort Indigo to go to the Avram ruins. Because as Indigo kind of explained before, he basically needs to go to the ruins, figure out what actions need to enter it, come back to town, craft the key, and then go back out to the ruin to actually get underneath it.
Well,
if you press him for more information, he'll basically explain it as, well, the last person I saw tried doing it just ceased to exist.
Would we be
Single silent scream.
Would we be of greater would we be of assistance there with him, or is it something beyond
Not really.
our ken?
You wouldn't be much assistance aside from just chilling out with him.
Okay, then at that case, I would ask that at least one or two of the maybe lesser arcanists would go with him just to be support. And then I propose we all just go straight to the Underdark.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Perfect.
The land down under.
Sounds good. Then Underdark entrance is 6 miles?
In that missive I left.
Yes.
I also put in there a request that Lady Tashi would be given permission to leave the city on a diplomatic mission to Ishat.
Okay. Perfect. We'll make sure that gets captured. Make sure you write it in the what's in your missive in the chat. That way I make sure to... Perfect. Okay. Walking speed is 30. I think a horse...
So, what's Rena doing?
Ooh, that's a good question.
He is inside your walls.
Rena's going to basically return to a different part of the city. Let's get to the where.
So that you can take her hostage and use her against me.
Shh! Don't look at the damn notes.
Yeah.
She's basically going to chill at a tavern in Viper Street, not terribly far.
Wait for her kidnapping. I got it.
Yeah, absolutely. Just waiting for her to get kidnapped for another adventure. No, she's basically gonna chill in the tower for the night. Because I think you mentioned that in a previous conversation, like, oh, you should be leaving back to Shekinah tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm just confirming that that's what she's doing, or no?
Yeah, she's gonna spend the night here, and then pretty much first thing at dawn, she's gonna ride her way back.
Okay. I think I gave her some money.
Yes,
I
kind
want to make sure she has
Come
enough
on.
money.
She'll have enough
Make
money.
the trip. Okay. All right. Good. Not that she can be completely safe, but I've done what I've done.
Perfect. All right, then let's get to...
Can I actually, can Adilé have a quick conversation with, I keep forgetting his fucking name. Holy
Natora?
shit. Yes, thank you.
Yes, you can. It'll be a little late at night, but...
Oh, that's fine.
Probably at the barracks. I mean, you'll have enough time to rest and everything. That's not an issue.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. She'll just want to, speak with him one-on-one at some point before they depart.
Yeah.
But she'll say to him, so I took a walk earlier and was trying to get a general sense of morale, considering the current climate in the city, and I sincerely hope that this is not news to you, but morale seems to be a bit lacking as far as the troops are concerned.
Why don't you have a pair of working eyeballs? Yeah. It's not very good at all. Maybe that's why I'm hoping. Heard you're going to be rescuing some of our miners in the Underdark?
That's our intention, but I must say that the attitude of your troops is not that dissimilar from what is being felt all throughout the city, just waiting to see what happens next. If the people of the city are to have anything to fight for, then the troops need to be putting on a better show of things. Why should the people care if the troops outwardly don't care?
Yeah, you reached the good personnel management question on that one. I mean, been trying every which way. You may not remember, but this is mostly a city of merchants that sometimes will hire out guards. Actually defending our city? It's kind of novel to them. We try our best with training, and sometimes the things stick through, but yeah, it has remained a challenge. Not a lot of good news the past few months.
I understand. I'm not suggesting that I don't sympathize. But also, to be perfectly frank, we can't afford to be soft right now. We don't have time for soft because reality is too harsh to account for that. I hate to put that all on you, but these are your troops. I can make sure that they're able to swing a sword properly, but it's not my job to make them care. I don't know what needs to happen, but a big part of protecting this city is making sure that these soldiers aren't going to turn tail and run at the first sign that things are going to be difficult.
Kind of just nods with you as he's drinking some more ale. Yeah. Well, tomorrow's a new day for that one. Man, you starting to sound like those city councilors again. You been attending their meetings?
I'm a bit insulted, to tell you the truth.
Come on, you can't take a little joke.
Well, there's a reason that I don't dabble in the politics myself.
Yeah, me neither. I just kind of listen to what I have to say and do my best on this. But yeah, tomorrow we're doing something more regimented. We'll try to at least teach some basic tactics before they go. But you probably actually know better than me on this one. Right? No matter how hard we make it hard on them on the outside, it's really them on the inside that really got to make them believe. And hope for that's in short supply. We could do small wins here or there, but I'm actually going to have to put it back on you and say, it's you and your friends who need to give us the big hope.
Well, we are certainly endeavoring to do just that.
Well, you hold your end of the bargain, I'll make sure to hold in mine.
Deal.
Kind of holds out his glass, kind of for like a little cheers. And I can drink to that.
She'll just give him a nod.
We need to rescue the dwarves so that we can throw a massive rager for morale.
Mm-hmm. a pre-battle kegger.
Hell yeah, brother.
I mean, you're crazy enough to go in the Underdark, and frankly, the only other person I know that's crazy enough to go in the Underdark with you is one of the dwarves that joined you. It was the old guy. You know, the one with the... I think I saw him with a little kobold.
Oh, yeah. What was his name? Shoot.
His name was Elian.
Elian. Yes, I met him briefly.
Yeah, I think he mentioned something about wanting to join. He was trying to get a few others, but, no, for the stories I hear, I don't blame him for not, don't blame others not joining you on your crazed journey underground.
Well, we're not going there for recreation, I assure you.
It doesn't sound like a great time. I've heard the beaches near Shekinah are much nicer.
Well, duty doesn't always deign to allow us the luck of going to dangerous places that are also beautiful to behold.
We will fight them on the beaches. We will fight them in the mines.
Maybe that's why the Chylaeans are like that. I heard it's a nice place. Anyways, I'm talking nonsense. I think is there... Yeah, just make sure Elian joins you, because, you know, the more the merrier.
We certainly will not turn down anyone who is willing to help.
Yeah. Although I think I mentioned to hear him saying he did not want to drag his kobold down there. Don't remember why. I think he just sent him off to take a nap.
Probably for the best.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. Who knows what will happen if that guy gets down there. And you ever seen a happy-go-lucky person fight their first battle? It changes them, man. It changes them.
A harsh truth that I know all too well.
Yeah. We don't want to wish that on anyone innocent either. So yeah, we'll be doing some more drills tomorrow. I mean, it's the end of the rest day, start of the work week. Try to get some basic battle tactics out here. You bring in the hope, I'll make sure they do not turn tail.
Well, then we've both got our work cut out for us.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
And she'll give him a sort of like polite nod and then turn and walk out.
Sounds good. Let's go back over to the overview. If I do my math correctly, 30 feet. I'm just trying to get the timing correctly. So if it's 6 a.m., going to the Underdark is probably going to take you, even to go 4 times the speed, which I think is reasonable. Probably takes you 2 hours to get there. Am I doing my math right? I try to think like how fast a horse is relative to the walking speed of 30.
6 miles is 8 hours?
That seems long.
I mean, if it's really rocky terrain, sure.
It's
but...
rocky terrain, it's not straight.
The whole time you're going from foot to foot on your tippy toes going, ow, ow, ow.
I was going to say.
Ow, Chief, I forgot my boots. Oh,
I mean, I can do 2 miles in 30 minutes, so... And that's
yeah,
just
if you're
walking.
running and not carrying anything.
That's just walking.
No, that's walking, dude.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Again, if it's rocky terrain, sure, it might not be. It might mean we have to take a longer route to get there by chariot or horse, but it's still going to be faster. I mean, 6 miles is not much.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out.
Maybe the trail was created by like a drunken blind man. It's just all switchbacks and.
There's like false starts. There's truck runoffs at every turn.
I'll have to
mountain
edit.
passing.
Horse speed traps.
I'll have to update this distance thing. I'm gonna make a note to myself. I think it should be 4 hours now that I'm doing
It's actually 80 miles.
Like, I know it's difficult, but I'm like, it's not that much more difficult.
Like, I could see it being more difficult if it was like nestled in the actual like center of the mountains. Then it's like, okay, you got to follow these little tiny, foot tracks up and down mountains, mountainsides and whatnot.
Actually, that would probably be more accurate given secondary information you don't know yet. But I probably need to update the drawing a little better.
Damn.
All right, did I say difficult terrain? I meant impossible terrain.
Meanwhile, Paul's over here like, difficult terrain doesn't bother me. Why are you guys so slow?
He's pulling the Zap Brannigan. That route's for schoolgirls. With some chest hair on it.
Meanwhile, Fool's also just flying above, not caring about the terrain.
We need to reach the Giant King's preset kill limit.
And then you've got Adilé riding on a cat who has excellent balance, and Babar is a giant gled, so he's at home in the mountains. So it's literally just Baruch suffering. It's just the
neck like a cat.
It's just the 55-year-old bard who's like, why did we go here? I don't do mountains.
That's okay. You can use your third leg for balance.
Oh my god.
Anyways, so
he's got a staff for that.
I could probably update the drawing to put the entrance a little more nestled in the mountains, because it would be a bit more nestled because there's some information you don't have yet, that if the entrance was that close to open ground, it would make something a little suspicious.
It would also be a lot more known and used.
Yeah. It'll be a lot more
getting
used.
lost because the directions aren't Australian.
The Underdark is just being well spooned by mountains.
Well, I do think that eventually Adilé would offer to let Baruch ride Kai, if she notices that he's struggling.
We do have horses, so it's fine.
Well, yeah.
Right, but what are you going to do with the horses once you're going to go underground with the horses?
We'll say we have brought, a couple
of
handlers.
Chariot.
Yeah, or
yeah.
I mean, chariot probably wouldn't work in the mountains, but we'll say we have brought a couple handlers who can then take the horses back.
That's why it's going so slow. We're fucking waiting for Baruch's chariot to catch up.
We took horses, so it's not a chariot, it's horses. But we have a couple handlers who will take the horses back.
Yes, that would be reasonable.
Take a rickshaw.
Oh, it's okay, guys. We brought the red shirts.
That's how we defeat the Giants' preset kill limits.
It's all about action economy. We need cannon fodder, says the paladin.
Yes.
Hey, Alpha Vengeance, baby.
Did I just break my oath?
Oathbreaker paladin, baby. Let's go.
No, it's more of a guideline than actual rule.
Aha. See? I've edited it. I edited the missive. Now it says horses.
Yeah, it says horses. Okay. So yes, Babar, you also, I think, get your rags a looming or whatever. Whatchamacallit was. You were given to her last night. Dina.
I collect them less intimidatingly.
So yes, as you're getting down here through the Underdark entrance, it's kind of buried up in the mountain near a little pond area. You see a mountain goat up here. It looks like it's just drinking some water down here. You thank your horses bringing it up here. They're starting to ride back. Is Kai gonna go with you, or is Kai gonna go back with them?
I think that's going to depend on like once we actually assess the entrance and stuff. Like if Kai can navigate in there comfortably, then I would like to take him.
It'll be a tight fit, but yes, I think Kai can't get in there.
I mean, cats are basically liquid anyway, so.
Yes. Yeah. Like I said, it'll still be a tight fit in some parts.
Yeah.
But...
Can his head fit through the gap? Because if so, he can.
Yeah, that's what the whiskers were for.
Exactly.
But yes, I think that I would be bringing Kai, and I think that we established last time that Kai has dark vision, so.
And he's also a celestial cat, so.
Yep.
Magic. Magic. That's why he can say meow.
Yeah.
Oh, they are guards.
Yeah, if it was on the first floor, then yeah, there were guards up there.
No.
But somebody pull up the image of Kai with a human mouse.
Meow.
Meow. Let me double check the barracks to see.
Oh, yeah, I thought.
Yes, there's one that's a prisoner, and then there's also another one that's a guard. I didn't know which one you're looking at. They had similar backgrounds. Anyways.
Tano's choice is what he was looking at.
Tano's choice.
Tano? We're getting a lightsaber?
Somebody remembers Tano.
Remember where he was keeping that thing?
Let's be honest, there's a lot of people in Star Wars RPG that kept things there.
I think Tano was the inaugural one. I think that's how it started.
Yeah.
I think it might have been too, yeah.
The inaugural
Yeah, I never heard being
prison pocket.
Prison wallet.
Absolute charisma. That's what I remember. Eliana kind of looks over at the rest of you. Kind of looks up. You see two hamsters up here. I know it says space hamsters, but they should be Harukan hamsters.
There's a hamster wheel? What?
Like pica? Like a mountain pica?
Yeah, kind of like that. Two of them are a sign of good omen.
Oh, wonderful.
Well, that's a good sign to start with. Remember, it only goes downhill from here.
That's the idea.
And from that, we will conclude today's session. Thank you, everyone, for